right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Today is Thursday, and it's almost the end of the week. A lot of good stuff going on. Having a really nice run up on one of the stocks right now. Have you guys? I know a lot of you have been enjoying the stock AUGX. What a great runner at 8 a.m. It was on our watch list. You could see it. Where did I post it? Right here. You know, it's a stock that was coming up. We had a couple stocks in the pre-market, but this one obviously going from 225 to about 350. I mean, what a nice, cheap, inexpensive stock, tradable, nice spread. 9 million shares traded in pre-market. Market's not even open. And you know what? There was a lot of that yesterday. We're going to talk about that also. But before we get started, I want to just make one quick announcement. All right. Today is we want to wish the best of luck. Grant, Grant Brockway. A lot of you, everybody knows Grant Brockway in the room, right? Grant's been part of CTU. I mean, I can't even think how many years he's been here. It's been forever, almost like 10 years even, probably. He's going for surgery today for bladder cancer. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. It's a 8-hour procedure. So let's just hope and pray for the best, for a good recovery for our good friend Grant. We love him very, very dearly here at Cybertrade University. Some of you guys met him many times here on site. And, like I said, let's just let's hope for with a very quick, safe surgery and a fast recovery. And we're going to miss him until he gets back. All right. So let's talk about let's just jump on really quick and see what's going on and what happened yesterday before we go out there and start doing some shopping and start hitting some of the stocks. So, well, thank you very much, Aim and John, everyone, Brad, Andrea. Good. It looks, everyone knows everybody knows Grant Brockway, so just want to kind of share, the thing is that people don't realize it. And, Bill Ireland too, you got into a very terrible accident. I'm glad to see you back and hopefully your recovery's working out well and stuff. But, listen, we're like a family and we all look out for each other. We're all older. We always got to take care of our health and stuff like that. So, it's always like to share our, feelings for everyone, and make sure we all hope for the best for us to do great. So, regarding about what happened yesterday, a couple of stocks that did make some big moves. I want to talk about some of the AI stocks. This stock had a really, really big pop. This stock was $1.19 and it ran all the way to $7. Took a very big hit and came back yesterday. That stock, you can see, had a nice run from $2.30 all the way to $4. Another big stock that's running. It's actually now it jumped into the swing trading perspective area, the PTPI. Look what a nice run up that stock had around 1 o'clock. Ran from 5:30 all the way up to 7, and then she did come down a little bit, and she did made a little pop. I mean, this is where the big runner up. I'm noticing program trading starting to kick in at 1 o'clock too. Right after lunch, here, I mean, you notice that we're getting some big moves in the middle of the day. So, that's the big thing everyone has to understand. I had a student yesterday, and he was a little concerned about worrying about, is this a full-time job? And do I got to be there all this time because I can't do it? And listen, I'm not even here. I tell him that. I mean, that's why we're here. I have a home living channel. You know what I mean? Like, you're here in the first hour, the last hour, middle of the day, depending on where you are in the world. There's always a time slot for you to work. If you're in Singapore, if you're in Australia, if you're in California, you're in New York, East Coast, West Coast, Europe. I mean, there's always going to be a good time for you to go. But definitely that's really where you want to kind of focus on. So you had some really good moves on that one. And then also we had a nice little pop on this stock, VYNE. That thing ran from $3.40 up to about $5. Another nice little cheap little stock. Listen, it's scary when you really look at that move. That's almost like a 20-30% move over the course of the day. People can't even do that in a year in their account. And it all happened in a day. A couple other things, stocks. Otherwise, it was kind of a shitty day. I mean, other than those guys. And you know what? I kind of like saw that happening yesterday when I was doing the meeting. I'm like, you know what? I'm not really, completely sold on certain stocks. There were a couple of good ones, but that was pretty much it. Now, this morning, we got a little more promising going on. So we got the stock the AUGX, and I hopped over here and looked at level 4. One thing I do like about it, there's a lot of big buyers out there, and it keeps supporting it. And just about 5 minutes ago, there was a huge iceberg order that showed up. and he canceled it, and he came back in right after about 9:15. I'll show you what I'm talking about for some of you here. Right there, you see that little order right there? So basically, that's basically where I kind of saw that right there. Big iceberg order showed up. So I know he's out there. We know he's out there, and and that's going to be the big thing. By the way, today, for everyone here, and if you're watching on social media, at 12 o'clock every week, we host a workshop, a free workshop for all of you. I had some very, very good examples of iceberg orders. I'm going to teach you ladders. I'm going to show you how these things go up and go down. So if you got your phone, while you're listening in, if you're watching on social media right now, you got that little QR code on the top left-hand corner. Just sit there and scan it so we can get you in that room and do that meeting. But I tell you, I got there was one really, really nice example that I got. What was the stock? Oh, ALLR. Okay. I'm going to talk about that stock. Let me just bring it up. ALLR. Everyone knows this stock. This stock was like a $500 stock. And I want to just show you this really quick, but I don't want to spoil it. But we all remember the stock we traded the other day, right? It ran from like $1.20 all the way up to $3, and how it came crashing down. Wait till you see what I show you on level 4 on that. So, like I said, you got the QR code up there. Click on it. Some of your students, so you're more than welcome to join us. All right, now a couple of the stocks that are on here that made the watch list. I saw this other stock right here too, and I like to show a 2-day chart because you see where that big pop is. Right after hours, I guess this has to be earnings maybe. But the stock ran from like $1.60 all the way to $3, up 100%. And it came back down. So I was looking at level 4, and I really wasn't seeing that much action in it. There was a little bit of a ladder effect that was pushing the stock down right around that $2.40 price range. But I'm not really seeing that big amount of orders. It did trade 2.8 million shares. Sometimes we see these things that they'll show up, and pop in the open. Sometimes, in the cyber group room, you notice that sometimes these people hold these orders. All of a sudden, 9:30 comes in and boom, they show up. Rob, we're going to talk about Tesla too. Okay, we're definitely going to talk about that and cover that. So UIHC. All right. So we got that stock right there. Also, we got this stock too, CNSP. Now, this stock looks a little more interesting. I saw a couple of big iceberg orders show up, but then I started them to pull their orders. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here, you can see there was a big order out here of about 23,000 shares. And then it started getting lighter. It means that he started pulling his order. It means that, and you can see here that, and once again, I'm going to talk about this at 12 o'clock. I see there are a few of you already started scanning that QR code. But what's happening, that guy's getting executed. That order out there is getting executed. So it looks like it's probably going to back off. If it does break this support level right here, I mean, I'm not seeing any buyers anytime soon. So, it was nice yesterday. I had that big pop, went from $1.60 to $2.60, came back down. But, she's a little volatile. I would have to say she is a little bit of volatile stock. What else we got here? I saw this one. This one just came out of, looks like it's starting to move right now out of nowhere. It had a good move yesterday. She's just starting to move right now. 100. You can see the stock, $300 stock. Look at this stock. It went down to $1. My God. You know what I mean? Hey, maybe it's a new ALLR. Who knows, right? There's one way to figure out. Let me see what the orders are doing right here because I didn't have it up here. ALLR. It just showed up right now. CYRX. See what's happening right here. You get to see where the orders are. I'm just loading up the data. Oops, spelled it wrong. Hold on 1 second. I spelled it wrong on my chart. CFRX. There we go. Here we have over here with some orders going on. All right, so interesting. Okay, so we got some people that are here. They just got executed. You can see how it backed off. Nice. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a Fausto flag. There's no orders out there. Big orders started to show up around 9 o'clock. I think we're on to something. I think we're on to something on this stock right here. We're going to have fun probably trading this stock going into the open. Hopefully, it'll be our next ALLR trade. All right, another stock that made the watch list. It had a big move yesterday. It had a pop again this morning, up 21%. DRMA. This stock also looks like what is it? It's a farmer stock. So the issue I have with this one, I have two thick red lines between 3.25 and $3. Okay, so not really super excited about it. Yeah, you can see here on the intraday chart, it's basically there. I'm looking at another order, seeing where the orders are. So that's really kind of making sense. So I think I like the other one a little bit better. What else we got? I didn't see anything else. Anything else showed up? This stock's getting crushed now, 56%. Cyber traders, what do we know about pharmaceutical stocks when they get crushed? They don't come back. All right, so not looking too well. This stock is also taking a big hit. New York, I looked at New York. I didn't see anything going on out there. Nothing really great. Let's go hop on really quick because Ron was talking about Tesla. Yeah, Tesla's taking a very big hit. You can see Tesla's got support levels here around 168. And it looks like 163, I'm sorry, 163.90. So it looks like we're hitting it and it just bounced off that support levels. Big support level. It breaks out. The stock had some big issues. I don't know what happened. I mean, I thought they were, SpaceX is coming out with the biggest, largest ship is going to be taking off today. I don't know if something happened with it. I haven't checked the news. Anyone know the news on Tesla? Maybe we'll post it up in the, on the alert system, but that's down. That's a lot. 15 bucks down 8.9%. Very, very volatile stock. It was fun. Bad earnings, right? They cut their prices. That's what I figured. Yeah, it sure looks like that. Yeah, right here. You can tell here's the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock time zone. It came back down. I should have known that. Duh. And that's why it's going down lower. So not really looking too good on Tesla. So, it's pretty funny. They were talking about it. They're trying to, there's this big transition to trying to go to make everybody green. And what happened, I think it's also going to hurt. I guess it didn't really affect Tesla too much, but like they're taking away the tax credit. They think out of all these electric cars now there's only like 5 that you can get a tax credit for, the 7,500. Funny part is I had a BMW, an X5 that was a hybrid, which was half electric. I actually got the $7,500 credit last year. Now this year it's not. Fortunately, I don't own the car anymore because it got stolen out of my driveway after 2 months owning the stock. Crime is incredible. So, but I still got my tax credit. So that actually works out. But anyway, we got a couple of good decent stocks out here, and looking forward to it. We'll see how it works out. Which one is? I just want to keep an eye on that. Where did she go? And keep an eye on that stock right here that we had. The CFRX. Where is she now? Yeah, she's holding there pretty strong. I kind of like that stock. I'm not seeing any orders out there. That's a really, really good sign. All right, so let's get ready. Let's get ready for the open. We got about 15 minutes. Once again, if you got your cell phones, everybody, you got that little QR code. Today at 12 o'clock, I'm going to do a workshop. I'm going to talk about some really good examples and how to find these stocks and how to use it and how to basically follow the orders and follow the money. If you're sick and tired and indicators haven't been working for you, if you've been trading some type of other markets like options and futures, it's not working for you. Well, maybe it's time to learn how to just trade the stock and make things easier because it's just black and white. Cyber traders, once again, thank everyone for, Patrick and everyone else making comments about Grant Brockway. You all know that if you logged in a little late, Grant is going to surgery. He's got pediatric cancer. And, let's hope for the best in his surgery. He's going to be out for several weeks. So, he's been here for one of our longest running students here for over 10 years. So let's just pray for his recovery. All right, guys. Yeah, he's got bladder cancer. Yeah, not pancreatic. What I said, bladder cancer. I'm sorry. So hopefully let's hope for his recovery. Okay, everyone. Meantime, let's get ready for the market open up. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you back here at 12 o'clock. And remember, we're live every morning at 9:30, at 9 o'clock, and at 2:30 every day. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading and be safe. And we'll see you in about 15 minutes.